And I got so tired of catching everyone's flags. I started throwing the flags back at the person. Like, ah, take that, bro. Like, no. Now, my reframe for diversity is unity, right? I believe opportunity, ability, and unity are the three words I would use as a leader. And unity in that I can appreciate we're not all the same gender, the same height, the same weight, have the same interests, have the same hobbies, have the same ideas. I got all these things. I can come up with a list of things that divide us as long as my body. But we're all here because we wanted to make money, to get a job, to do a thing. Let's work on that. Let's work on that. And if you can't do that, then maybe this is not the place for you. Well, you can't say that. I just did, bro. Like I talk about the people all the time. I tell them, maybe you shouldn't come back to my ROTC program next year. We're not the organization for you. And then, what? But I like it here. Why? You don't do nothing. What do you like? You don't want to be on the team. You don't want to get ranked. You don't want to do better. So why? But I want the paycheck. Okay, bro. Well, your pay is gonna start getting. I tell the students, if you're making A's, you're making money. You're making B's, you barely got gas money. You making C's, bro, you're paying me to come to work. D's and F's, you homeless. Like, I'm sorry. That's bad. Figure that out because that's a bad learned behavior. All right, guys, let's wrap it up here. I think we nailed it pretty strong. It does political climate to aside, because I do believe a lot of people have unfortunately taken these ideas captive and made them be freaking mantras that has an agenda. It's made them so toxic that they are gone. Like they're gone.
They've weaponized
diversity. Yeah. There's no getting them back. At least not in the United States of America. And if you're a person who is dead set on holding on to them, my opinion is you're missing the bus. Leaders have got to be innovative. They've got to be collaborative and looking towards the future, because our job is to lead forward. You can't lead backwards. That's a facade. You're delusional, right? And so I think we have got to figure out a way to lead out of the fog. And that's my thoughts. And I think that the other thing is remembering that everybody has their own story. Every human being on this earth has their things that make them unique, that make them special, and that make them loved by God, make them loved by their family, and make them worthy of getting to know, right? Maybe not always at the right time and place for people, because a lot of people got different things going on. But don't make those be reasons why you can't find success. Make those be the reasons why you have to find that success, right? All right, what you guys got any alibis, Say Browns?
All I know is in my world, this is more of an argument to debate than a reality. I don't live by any of this. I just surround myself with good people and I eliminate weakness from my circle. It's that simple. And I could care less where you came from, how you were raised. I don't even care what your religion is, although I have a preference and I'd love to talk to you about it. But the reality is, at the end of the day, my mantra is always the same thing. I say it at the end of every email: take the hill.
Well, and that's, to be honest with you, brother, healthy boundaries. And that's why, and that's also why a lot of people like entrepreneurship, right? Because they can really choose who they surround themselves